Breaking news. Deal or No Deal is expected to return, with a well-known ITV celebrity replacing Noel Edmonds. But please, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. After a 6-year hiatus, Deal or No Deal is scheduled to return to television, although former host Noel Edmonds appears unlikely to participate in the presentation. According to reports, ITV is planning to revive the well-liked Channel 4 program Deal or No Deal. However, they will add their own touch to the program because sources believe Stephen Mulhern will assume the helm. The game show phenomenon may be ready to astonish audiences once more, according to reports from The Sun. According to a program insider, ITV thinks there is still a great market for it and thinks they could make the show a huge hit if they brought it back. Plans for the reboot are still in their very early stages, and it is being strictly kept secret when it might return. Noel's potential comeback has been discussed, but ITV has opted to give the program an entirely new look and feel. Stephen has been approached about taking over as the show's host, something he is ecstatic about, they continued. Bosses think Stephen could be excellent for it because he has really established himself to ITV and after he received his own program in for a penny, as well as catchphrase. From 2005 through 2016, the former Noel's House Party host hosted the popular Channel 4 program. Previously, when there was rumours of a Deal or No Deal return, Noel said to express.co.uk, "How lucky am I? How fortunate I am to have formats like that available to me. It was a wonderful decade. I object to how tabloids consistently portray things as being terminated. It reached the end of its journey. What an amazing experience. It served as a television destination for many viewers. It was a great privilege for me to be able to speak to kids and people of a certain age. I enjoyed 10 incredibly blissful years. In the end, I concurred with Jay Hunt that we should quit performing after almost 3,000 shows." He added, "It was fantastic. I've been doing this for 50 years, which will be next month, and I'm really blessed. If you think back to Swap Shop, Telly Addicts, Noel's House Party, or Deal or No Deal, you'll see that I've enjoyed a lot of success and I'm incredibly appreciative of it. It's a fantastic format, and I believe they should find someone who can provide a new perspective and definitely bring it back. No, I wouldn't. If they had the money." 3 years before to his passing, the Queen received protection-related advice from Prince Philip. The Queen was warned by Prince Philip to steer clear of certain stories that would irritate her in 2017. Prince Philip intended to sue the Crown for how they handled the death of his sister. The fictional scenes in which a 16-year-old Philip is involved in his sister's actual plane crash prompted the prince to seek legal advice. According to royal authority Robert Jobson, Philip also advised the Queen not to watch the popular Netflix series. Author Tessa Dunlop, who has written about the royal family, said in an interview with Talk TV, this was in an earlier episode where Philip as a child was portrayed as being in some way responsible for his beloved sister Cecile's death, not just her death but what wiped out the entire family. It was a lie. The idea that this little Philip had any say in whether or not to fly was absurd. Except for the very old Duke, who obviously lived through it all, they were just a distant memory for us. Understandably, it still hurt," he observed, and I think he advised the Queen not to watch. At a press conference on Tuesday, Sir Jonathan responded to the question of whether her passing would affect the Crown in any way by saying, "I think people will, I don't want to sound too pompous about it, but they'll gain a bit of comfort from seeing her embodied again. It's also a reflection of where our society is at the moment, where there is a lack of belief in our politicians," he continued. Thanks for watching.